The girl received a gift from her brother, but upon opening it, sulfuric acid sprayed onto her face, disfiguring her. Her father decided to send him to prison, as this was not the first time he had caused harm. When he was 7, he had stuffed firecrackers into a frog's mouth, causing flesh to be blown everywhere. At 9, he had pulled the oxygen tube from his grandmother, leading to her death despite medical efforts. Later, while taking his sister to a trampoline park, he accidentally bounced her onto the ground, leaving the 3-year-old in a wheelchair. His parents sent him abroad to study, but he ended up burning a friend's face and then stabbing his girlfriend to death with 17 knife wounds. His father frantically searched for his son, who had gone into hiding, determined to send him to prison. However, the man who knew his whereabouts chose not to reveal it, instead slowly tormenting him in his own way. Until one day, the man agreed to help him find the imprisoned boy. The two of them evaded the police and boarded a boat. Out on the sea, surrounded by fog, the man finally revealed his true intentions. He knew that the boy didn't truly love the girl, he just wanted her dead. The man said he needed to plan, and upon hearing this, the boy flew into a rage and started hacking away with an axe. The man climbed up the ship's mast, but in his frenzy, the boy accidentally cut the securing rope. The man was thrown backward and struck his head. The impact killed him instantly. The boy had thought that with the man's death, life could return to normal. However, a visitor arrived at his home, a man who was handling the girl's murder case. He came to hand over her belongings, including the password to her online account, which documented her life. Before leaving, the man told him that he wasn't the murderer, leaving him puzzled. The man explained that the girl had committed suicide. He didn't believe it at first, but the man said that there were no fingerprints on the weapon. The girl, feeling guilty for bullying him, had hurt herself in the hope that he would forgive her. After her self-harm, she had crawled into a wardrobe, drew a son inside, and waited to die. The man understood and opened her account, realizing that he had been the one hurting her all along. He had forced her to swim, nearly drowning her, which led to her being ridiculed for being afraid of water. As a child, he had accidentally almost suffocated her by covering her with a towel while she had a fever. He had developed a tendency for self-harm, enjoying the sensation of near suffocation. Growing up, he was sent abroad by the man, and his lack of love as a child made him crave it even more. The place he used to hide when he was afraid as a child was where the man often stayed. When scared, he would draw the sun, and by the time he finished, it would be daylight. If he was lucky, the man would come back. Realizing the truth, the man ran to the dump, pried open the wardrobe he had thrown away, and found it covered in drawings of the sun. He was devastated. It wasn't the boy who had killed the girl, it was his own indifference toward her for over a decade. But it was too late. The girl was already dead. He wanted to make amends, so he released the imprisoned boy and called the authorities to turn himself in. The man hadn't done anything directly, but his actions had led to the girl's death.